Good morning, everyone. It is morning here. It's nice and sunny outside for once. We've been having really cold weather. It's been a while, a few months now that we haven't been. And my daughter, explained in the last video that I did with the fish, the issues that we were having. So it's wonderful to have you. Yeah. And today, as I said, greetings wherever you are in the world. Big up on yourself. God is good always. Yeah. Anyway, this morning I'm doing something very simple. I'm going to do two things. I'll concentrate on the first thing that I'm going to do. And the first thing I'm going to do is a smoothie that you could have in the morning. And I find that it's very good, even if sometimes your tummy is a bit bang up and you want to go to the bathroom and you can't go. This is very good. So I'm going to use some coconut milk for in my smoothie, one banana. Here I've got some almonds and some walnuts. Yeah, and I've got dates and I've got some goji berries. And in here is just a pinch of salt, a pinch of nutmeg, and a pinch of what you call it, cinnamon powder. Yeah. So anyway, here I go. Let's begin. What I'm going to do is just basically put the banana, in the blender. And I'm just going to, you don't need to, but I'm just going to cut it up. But as I said, you don't need to. And again, be careful with the knife. Use a chopping board. Nuts. I'm going to measure it for you, the viewers, and my subscribers. But really, I don't really measure anything. I just bung it in there. So roughly, it's about a glass or a cup. Okay, excuse the noise. Okay, so now I'm just going to pour it in the glass. And there you go. That's the smoothie. Yeah. Your banana. The main ingredients is your banana and all your other nuts in there, your nuts in there. Goodness. That's your goodness. First thing in the morning, if you wish, or any time throughout the day. Yeah. So that's it. Okay. So now I'm just going to have a taste. Yeah. As you can see. Yeah. It's lovely. First thing in the morning, just wake those your taste buds up. You don't need no sugar or anything. The dates is sweet and the goji berry is sweet and the banana is sweet. So don't put no more sugar in it. Okay? It's sweet enough. Even if you're giving it to your children, it is sweet enough. My kids like sweet stuff, but it's sweet enough. All right? So as it says, enjoy and have a great morning. Yeah? And that's it. Thank you. Okay, back again. What I'm going to do is make some porridge, and I'm going to make it a little bit different. Okay? Because what I usually put oats or usually put flour in it as my thickening agent. But this morning, I'm going to make something very different. And I've tried it and it's very nice. So I'm using a parsnip. I'm going to use pearl barley, which is this. Yeah. And then I'm going to use my spices, which is cinnamon, star anise, and cinnamon leaf. And my usual, I'm going to use milk, but later on, I'm going to use water in my pot. Okay, and I'm going to use some vanilla paste, a little bit of cinnamon, and some condensed milk. But the condensed milk is optional. You might not really need it. Okay, and I don't know if I've said this. I'm going to use some nutmeg. So, okay, so I'm going to peel this. I'm going to peel it. And once I've peeled it, I'm going to cut it up very small. Don't worry if the skin is going on the floor. You can. It's fine. Okay. And remember, parsnip is very sweet already, so you may not need any sugar or anything like that because parsnip is sweet. Okay. I'm just trying to do something different all the time for myself. My children won't have this, you know, as a porridge. So it's mainly for myself. Cut it up as small as you can because we're going to cook it. Once all this is cooked, soft enough, then I'm going to put it in the blender and blend it. This, I should have mentioned, this is roughly about quarter of a cup, of a small cup, yeah? So I'm just going to wash this. Just give it a quick rinse. Okay, and I'm going to use roughly about, say, probably 3 cups of cold water. Okay, and I'm going to go over to the cooker and I'm going to boil this. Okay, so I'm going to turn up the fire for it to just boil up. I will cover it, but as it's boiled, I will take off the cover once it starts boiling up, because you have to remember barley bubbles. So once it starts boiling up, I'm going to take the cover off, okay? And that's it. So I'm going to let that boil, and roughly between 15 and 20 minutes that this will take to boil, okay? But as I said, sometimes you don't want to be using the conventional stuff like the oats or the flour, to thicken. But you can use it. You can use the barley, because remember, barley, pearl barley is very versatile. You can use it for so many different things. So come on now, use what you don't have. Nobody go no way and go look for nothing expensive. Use what you have. That's what I mean, okay? Big up on yourself. So I'll drop the patois in there for a little bit. Why not? Good to speak a dialect sometimes, isn't it? Yes, Lord. Hallelujah. Oh, so I'm just waiting for it to boil up, and then I will just take the cover off for a little bit, just partially. Oh, I forgot to put my spices, my cinnamon stick and my star anise and my cinnamon leaf in. Nearly forgot. And I need to add my salt. This is just roughly about quarter teaspoon. And I'm using sea salt. And the sea salt I'm using is Celtic, I think it's pronounced. I just like the flavor, because this one is, I think they say it's natural, unrefined. So hopefully there's no preservative in it. Yeah, no preservative. Okay. Okay, so now you can see it's boiling up. Can you see? It's boiling up. So roughly, as I said, give it 20 minutes for it to cook. You may need to add a little bit more water. You may not need it. And I have turned up the fire high because I want it to cook, quickly. I want it to boil quickly, so I am turning it up.
I've been held in your hand from the moment that I wake up until I lay my head. I will sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my
Okay, so now I should have the parsnip, which is cooked, and I'm going to taste it's hot. Okay, that's cooked enough now. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to turn the fire off. I'm just going to turn it down because I'm going to come back to it, the fire. And I'm going to cool this down. This is a bit hot. And I'm going to cool this down just to make the process a bit quicker. I am going to put some water in the basin, cold water, and and this will make the process quicker in cooling it down. But remember, before you blend it, take out your spices because we don't want those. Oops. We don't want those in the porridge, okay? And we're going to throw them away because we can't use them for anything else. Oh, yeah, it's hot. Just checking to make sure, yeah. Take that out. So I'm just cooling it down. I'm just going to put some in the blender to blend. And I just want it to get to a smooth consistency. Yeah. Just do it in small batches. Yeah, don't rush. Don't rush to do it. Just do it in small batches. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm just gonna add some milk to it. And this is roughly about just over a cup of milk. Over a cup of milk. Sorry, I'm looking at my daughter because she's telling me something. So roughly a cup, but it just depends how much how much milk you want in it and how thick you would like it. So that's roughly a cup. And the more you put it on the heat, because of the barley, it will get thicker. But I did say to put about 2 cups of milk. Depends how big your cups of milk are. But this is just over a cup. Okay, I'm just going to put some spices in. A little bit, just about 1/4 teaspoon. I'm going to put of cinnamon powder. And some vanilla paste. About 1/2 spoon. Yeah, roughly. in. I'm going to grate some nutmeg, yeah? I like to grate my own nutmeg. About 1/4 of a teaspoon, yeah? Okay, and that's it. And that's the consistency, yeah? As you can see, it does look like oats. So I'm going to take it over the fire and just warm it up. And then it will be ready in a bit. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to taste it. Sorry. Can you pass me the blue small dish, please? With one of the big side sauces. Not that, the big one. So I'm just warming it up. Thank you. My daughter. I have both my daughters who are helping me today. It's a bank holiday in America and in Canada, or in some parts of the Caribbean. They may call it Labor Day, but we call it bank holidays. Yeah? It's in line with the school holidays. So they're both home from work, not working today, so they're giving me a hand. And that's basically all you need in it. I'm just going to taste it to see if I need salt. Okay, I don't need any more salt. And you can use this for breakfast or for lunch in the mornings. Just something a little bit different from the norm, to be honest. Okay. All right, I'm going to put some condensed milk in it, but you can put sugar or you can put fruits, whatever you like in it. Sorry, look in the fridge for me and pass me one of those, what you call it? Figs, please. Okay, so I've just finished warming up the porridge. So I'm going to serve it now. And I just serve a little, not too much. And so you can get the idea what it looks like. I'm just going to get the condensed milk. And the spoon. Just going to put a little condensed milk in there because I don't want too much, too sweet. That's the reason I didn't put it in there, because I don't want it too sweet. So just a tad, or just a drop, as they would say. Yeah. And that's it. And I'm going to serve it with some nuts. And this I'll have pumpkin seeds, walnuts, and pine nuts, and some sunflower seeds. I was trying to remember what I had. And all I did with the nuts was to just put them in the pan and just warm it up. Yeah, just give it a little roast. Now I'm just putting some figs. And that's it. Your porridge is served. Should I take it over there or just leave it here? So my daughter is going to just take a final picture and I'm going to taste. It's hot. There you go. That's your porridge. Something different. You're getting your vegetables. You're getting your fruits. You're getting your seeds. And you're getting your barley. So everything is there. And as I said, it does taste like oats porridge. But if you've got a blender that can really blend it really fine or much smoother, then that's fine. And that's it. I hope you'll try it. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. Don't forget now, don't just watch. Subscribe. Okay? Subscribe, like, and what's the other one? Comment. Yeah? My daughter was telling me what it was. Yeah? So enjoy it. And it's different, something different that you can have without having the conventional stuff. Okay? Thank you for watching. Goodbye. God bless. Good night, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. And big up on yourself. Yeah? And I go upset nobody now, you know. Just look after on yourself. All right? God bless. Bye. I'm going to enjoy.
I've been held in your hand from the moment that I wake up until I lay my head. I will sing of the goodness